Welcome back. So, it's about 2 weeks since my last video. Um, Today's Friday, right? So 2 weeks since my last video. Last week I got a haircut, which is something I was talking about in my first video. Um, I did start the Bob Proctor program, so that's a good thing. But when I did start the program, literally like the day of me starting the program, I had to quit my job that I had at the time because I was kind of like falling back in debt pretty heavy. Like I enjoy what I was doing. It was like really like I enjoyed it because I got to meet people and everything, but it was not, paying my debt or like my monthly bills and everything. So I had to leave that. Then I was kind of going through like a lot of personal and family issues. And as I was going through all those, I realized like, okay, now I only have this much money saved up. And I was kind of like afraid of not being able to afford my bills or whatever. And somehow like all these little things came up to like people needed assistance with stuff and they were just giving me money for me helping them out. I tell you, I didn't really care if I got money or not, but I ended up getting enough money to pay my bills, which is amazing for like, let's say this month. And then I was feeling kind of hopeless when it came to job wise because of, like I didn't know what I can get like quick enough to I guess you can say. Like I don't want to seem desperate for a job because some places are weird about that, but I desperately needed one. So I applied to 2 different places, and the one called me back after 2 days after denying me twice, and then they called me back saying if they can do an interview. So I'm gonna go to it. I don't know how much it is an hour, but I got an interview on Tuesday. Today's Friday, so on Tuesday I got an interview with them, and then I really wanted this other job that's closer to my house. They pay like twice the amount, and it's literally 8 minutes down the road for me compared to 40 minutes down the road to me. 40-minute drive for me. Excuse me. Right now I'm kind of like hoping that by the time I go to this interview and whatnot, the other job calls me and it's more like I can let them know ahead of time, hey, I found a different place or whatever. But besides that, I was watching a video, and I think it was from Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he says that you shouldn't wait until things go horribly wrong to start changing your life. And me, I thought like I was changing my life while everything was going good, but yeah, I was just basically walking backwards the whole time. And now I'm just like, okay, literally I got to the point that I'm over like, I'm not doing anything useful with my life right now. Like I'm not happy. I feel like I can't support any of my hobbies or like pay any of my bills. Like like everything was just falling apart. Yes, I have a place to live, not the greatest, but I have a place to stay, whatever. So all that hit me at once, and I'm sitting there in like the middle of the night, just like thinking to myself, like, now I don't want to like cross anybody's like go over anybody's religion or anything, but like just looking upon like God and just saying like, what am I supposed to be doing, or whoever it is that you believe in, like you're sat there and just been like, what do I do right now? Give me like a sign or something. And it's crazy because like it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep because of being stressed out of everything that was going on. So I started studying at 2 in the morning. Then I decided to go in the car for a little bit of a drive, and then I sat in a parking lot and I started studying the Bob Proctor program in the parking lot. Just to get out of like my house and stuff like that, because I felt like my house was kind of like messing me up environment wise. And I started the program, learned a couple cool things in the program already. And what's today? Day like 11. but I learned a lot, like where I feel like confident about my future right now, and things are changing. Like I thought like you could just like do a brief summary of like let's say a book and like learn the book right away, but this program is like they can like it's like I can tell you the answer to something, but it's not gonna make you like understand it. I guess you can say like you have to go through it because it's not something that can just be given to somebody. Like they have to like learn it. So it's like the whole principles, everything they teach you. Um, so that was pretty cool. I was able to study like I don't know, like the feeling I got from like studying was weird. Like I just felt like this sense of like I found like what I was looking for. And my biggest thing is that I don't like buying programs and trying them out. I don't want to see somebody come and flash their like success in front of me and tell me like, hey, follow these things, buy my course, buy my course, buy my course. And it's just like, that's what I go through all the time. Like every single time I'm on social media, that happens to me. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Another person's on a course. Oh, this person tells you, hey, here's 10 step, follow this. After the 10th step, all of a sudden now you're buying another course and or you got to buy a course to finish the product or whatever they're trying to show you. And I'm just like tired of like everything, I guess you can say. I just want to, I want something that I feel like more like a guarantee that it's going to work if you follow what they tell you. And one of Bob Proctor's biggest thing is if you do exactly what I tell you to do, you will get rich. And, you know, rich can be different for everybody. Not everybody wants $1 million a month. Like they don't even know like what would you spend it on. You know, everybody's different. So like some people would be good with $10,000 a month, but like being able to get to your goal income wise, so you can live a comfortable and happy life. And that feeling or like that saying just got to me, you know, and it just made me feel like, hey, this person actually wants you to succeed. And it seems like this is the program. This is definitely what is going to work for me. Like I've done a whole bunch of different programs and I don't know, like results are back and forth and then mentoring and everything, which mentors are great. It's just, I feel like I don't even have the foundation to be getting mentored right now. It would be more like paying somebody for accountability. That's about it. So besides that, in the Bob Proctor program, I also realized like before I was nervous about like even making these videos, which I don't know why, because realistically I'm just showing you guys a live version of this program. Like, hey, if it really works, you guys can see it firsthand. I'm still in debt, like 30, 50 grand. I don't know what it is. It's pretty bad. But at least you guys are going to be able to see it firsthand, which is pretty cool. And if it's working out for me, it should be able to work out for you. Like realistically, it should work out for you. You can learn from what I'm going through, and if you like what you're seeing, go try the program out. I know they gave me like 2 links or something, like for people that want to try like a part of the program, like people that don't have that much time, they have like a minute or whatever. I'm gonna start including that in my descriptions and my other social medias. I'll probably leave it in the bio or maybe make a link tree or something, I don't know. So that way, if at any point you guys want to start doing the program, you can at least try it out. And they have like smaller, you know, like kind of steps to it. So different parts to it. So like you can do, like they have a 1 minute to success and stuff like that. And then, you know, things that can work around your schedule, or if you want to do the full coaching program, they have everything you can imagine. I also include like a source page for everything that I'm going to be using. Like they have a goal card where you write down your goal and like what date you kind of want to have it by, and you got to read that every single day or pretty much any chance you get. But anyways, besides all that, I'll be including that in my description. Also you guys will be seeing it live, obviously. That blah blah. Second video. Also these videos, like I don't like still not like writing out like an outline or like a blueprint of what I'm gonna be doing in these videos or a script. I'm just gonna be coming on here and letting you know what I'm going through each week and let you know the updates and what's going on my next video, I'll make a short video, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down my goals that I want in like my life. I'm gonna write them down, and what I'll do is I'm gonna show them in the video, but I'm gonna block them out, and I'm gonna, as I go through, I'll repost the video and just take whatever blur or that whatever I use to block that out. Each time I reach a goal, I'm gonna start unveiling the goal as it comes true. Obviously, one of my biggest goals that's on there is showing you guys that this actually works, and I have faith in it, and that's why I'm doing it. But this way, you don't waste your time. You get to see it firsthand before you even think about even trying it. What else? Also, like, after like pretty much falling apart this whole entire week, I realized like who's there for you and who's not, and it just comes to like the things people say to you and whatnot. Like, I called my mom and I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, this is what I'm feeling. Oh, my mom has to, this was always the thing, and I don't blame her because it's the best she got. She's just like, just get a job and you'll be fine. Just go apply at any job and work, or work at Burger King. That way you can just pay your bills. And it's just like, okay, just pay my bills. But then you're just miserable and you're working, 40 hours for whatever the minimum wage is or whatever. And that's all she knows. She's like, go get a warehouse job or do this. And I'm like, I'm not happy doing any of all that stuff. And she's like, well, life hits you this way. You got to go to school. You got to do this and blah, and whatever. And I'm just like, all right, sounds good. And, kind of left it at that. Then I have a couple friends that they just were like, keep doing what you're doing and figure out exactly what is it that you want to be doing and go for your goals. And I told them, I was like, I kind of want to show people like, hey, you can live the life you want to live, right? And they're like, well, then show them. Then if you have faith in a program that much, show them that the program works. Like, record yourself every single day or weekly or however you're going to be posting your videos. And this was just one of my friends, and do it. And I was just like, all right. And it's cool because it's like, it's not like they're just saying, oh, you can just do whatever you believe in it. It's like, it feels like they're in, like they it's coming from the heart. Like, they're very genuine about it. They're like, you got what it takes. You're a people person, all this and whatever. And it's just like, yeah, it's true. And I agree with them. But then I like, when I go to make one of these videos, it's like, I'm staring into my phone. I don't do any crazy editing or anything. And I'm looking at like a camera and I'm just like, hey, there's people on the other side of this. Like, that's just weird, especially just starting off. But I was just like, all right. And that made me feel good. I went home and I was like, I'm going to make a video tonight. Didn't do it. Then, then I met up with my other friend, and he's one of the kind of friends that if you say, hey, I'm going to make my online name, whatever, this or I don't know, Jose. He'll start calling you Jose from there on, just so you feel like you already did everything you're going to be talking about. Like, if Jose's going to be doing this, then, hey, he'll call you Jose. It's like, yo, Jose in the building, blah, blah. And he makes you feel good, like if it's already happening. It's like always in the present moment kind of thing. And he's like, yo, you got potential. And I was just, that made me feel really good. And I was just like, good thing I'm just using my regular name anyways, right? That's nice. That felt really good to me this week, because it was just like, I felt like everything was like not blacking out, like caving in on me. Like, I just felt like hopeless, and like just felt like all the lights were just dimming down on me and everything. Like, I was just shutting down. So having friends like that means a lot to me, a lot. So, and it's nice. And sometimes you don't have that kind of support, and these are friends, not even like family or anything. It's like my closest people to me are my little brother, and my 2 or 3 friends I have inside my inner circle, and that I talk to. I have other people that I trust, but I don't talk to on an everyday basis. Besides that, it was nice having that, and then like that gave me this confidence of like, yo, I got what it takes to do this. And I was just like, okay. And then after studying and doing all this stuff, and it's just like, hey, if you're helping people out, people are gonna like what you're doing. They're gonna follow you and whatever. So I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna make the video today. Literally, I've been here probably like about 30 minutes before I started making this video, and it took me like 4 or 5 tries. Maybe I'll post bloopers about it. But it took me like 4 or 5 tries to get the camera right, whatever. And even starting the video, like I messed up in the beginning of this one, and I just waited, paused, and then try again. Then here I am in the middle of it, right? But last time I went to go make the first video I posted, it took me 2.5 hours before I can even start the camera and try recording anything. So I feel a lot better now because I feel like kind of more jumped into it. And I feel more relaxed about it. So that's pretty cool. You know, and it's just like, just seeing that change of like letting go of the fear of like talking to a camera, which is you guys, is a good feeling. Like I feel like I'm already upgrading in something, and my confidence is a little higher. What else? I think that's pretty much it, right? That's all I want to talk about for this video. I am gonna make short videos on my like Instagram and stuff, like reels, like during the week of like what I might be going through, and keep you guys kind of updated. And then I'll make like an overall video each week, maybe 2 videos, I don't know, of like how my week was, what I did, what I learned, if anything new happened. And you know, you guys can follow me all through that. Besides that, it's all that I wanted to keep you guys, update you guys with. You know, if you have anything you want to say to me or ask, feel free to leave it in the comments. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Let's see what happens this week. Tuesday with this other job. Hopefully I get that other call, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna keep studying this program and start posting more frequently, like on my social media. I'm gonna make some funny reels and stuff. Well, not funny, but just reels in general of like my days and what I'm going through. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, depending on what time zone you're at. Right now it's like 11 o'clock here, so PM. So let's get started and let's see where this takes us. All right, cool. That's pretty good. That's a good ending.